Okay, so, so anybody that does not know what is going to be happening in this is we have a bunch of questions that we've pulled from the interwebs, because people need advice, and we're here to help you.
They desperately do.
They do. Like, there's so much advice that needs to be given, and there's just so much stuff that we know how we can help you that it's going to be great. It's going to be, you guys are going to know so much stuff by the end of this.
It will truly be a masterclass.
Yeah, Buck.
Something. It'll be a masterclass in something.
Cloudy, do you want to kick this off?
Sure, I would love to kick this off.
Okay.
All right, give me one quick sec. I am, yeah.
What the fuck, Rydgar? You're in a chair. You're just gonna fucking backflip in your chair?
I backflipped.
You don't even have
Showing
legs.
I've got double blower sludge strength.
Gosh darn it. Okay. Bastion. Rydgar.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which one would you prefer? Have no nose, but have really good smelling fingers?
Oh.
Or be blind, but have a really nice smile?
I don't think I want. I feel like being blind would probably be the best thing, because you don't need eyes. You got your. You don't need.
I mean, you feel like so you are, if I'm presuming correctly, you feel like people need eyes less than they need noses?
I mean, like, you.
If I'm blind, do I have a nose?
Yeah. Do you still have the nose?
There's no. It doesn't specify, so we would assume so.
So everything's normal. Just I'm blind. And I also have
But you have a really nice smile. Smile. See, that's the thing. You're sort of treating this as a blind versus no nose question. You're forgetting the second clauses to each. So you either would have no nose but really good smelling fingers, or
so my
blind
fingers
but have
smell
a really
good,
nice
or
smile.
my fingers can smell stuff.
Your fingers
Like
can
my
smell.
I would think-
Yes, like that's what I'm getting. Like, you don't want. Like, you don't want that at all. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you're gonna have like your really good smelling fingers. You're gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna touch this cabbage over here, and you don't want it. You don't even like the smell of cabbage in the first place. Who would want this? and then you're like, oh, I gotta wash my hands. You're gonna like it.
Wait.
I don't know. Like, it's.
But hold on.
Maybe some strong scented stuff.
Because if you have. It really depends on what the sentence means. So if your fingers can smell,
okay,
yeah, you're gonna get butthole every time.
It's a lot of butthole
to wipe, right?
Yeah,
that's gonna be a lot of butthole in the day. Good portion of your day will be smelling your own butthole.
Yeah.
However,
it's not just butthole though. Like,
I don't know about a good portion of your day.
I don't know if we would classify that as good.
I spend more time on the toilet.
But are you touching your butthole the entire time?
What are you doing in there, Rydgar?
Fair question.
Whoa, hey, hello, Rydgar. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, what have you been? You've been gone for 2 hours. What are you doing in there?
I'm wiping my butthole.
Oh, I mean, you gotta make sure it's clean. So
listen, you all are getting distracted. The second part of what I'm trying to say here is, right, if you have your fingers just smell really good, well then that's not so bad. You won't be able to smell anything, but your fingers will smell really good. And then when you wipe your butthole, I mean, you should still wash your hands.
Please wash your hands.
Well, then this is my thinking. Like, I'm pretty sure it's meant to imply it means your fingers just have a really nice smell.
Yeah, it's scent. You know.
Wow, I'm just tripping over words like scent and or smell. Which means that when you go to wipe your butthole, it will probably leave it smelling even better.
Yeah,
because your fingers smell nice.
I feel like you've just gained this superpower of your fingers can smell, and that's where my brain's gone, and I don't want any part of that. What if you like work in a farm and like you have like the superpower of like this crazy smelling with your hands? Plus, you look weird because you don't have a nose anymore. Yeah, yeah, and now you are deformed because you don't have a nose.
We're right back to butthole.
Yeah, the butthole, and not even your own butthole anymore. It's not even your own butthole anymore. It's the
and
cows.
It's not even your own butthole.
It's
animal butt.
It's
all the
animal
animals'
butts.
buttholes and
Exactly.
all their you know, the dumps.
Oh, yeah.
All the dumps.
The dumps.
Not just some of them, all of them.
All of them.
What is this prompt? This is we're trying to figure out what we'd rather have. This person needs to know like what would be better because they've now decided in their life that they need to get rid of one of their senses, and they need to decide either to go blind but have a great smile, because unless you go blind, you will never have a good smile, as you know, as everybody knows. You don't get to have a good smile unless you're blind, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, that brings up the second part of that whole conundrum is, you know, if you do have your really nice smelling fingers, but you have no nose, in terms of getting to see booba, you're going to be
true.
You're probably going to be at a disadvantage because you don't have a nose, and that's kind of like one of those things.
But also it could be, isn't it? It would it won't get in the way of when you do eventually get to see the booba or something, you know? Like those noses get in the way, right?
And then
I feel like
surgery comes into play as well. Can I get myself a fake nose so that I can look normal?
Do you think
normal, have great smelling fingers?
Well, keep in mind that if you are blind, you permanently don't get to see booba.
It's true.
That's true.
It's very true.
Yeah.
But then with the nose thing, you don't need wait, hold on. I've just thought of you could just go to Spirit Halloween and get one of those like the witch nose. Sure, it's gonna look a little weird, but like you can just like wear that all the time.
A sad life indeed.
Is that better?
I mean, now
having a witch nose?
You still have
better than no nose?
Yeah, like, I don't know that I prefer to have
with a witch nose.
You could, yeah. Why not? You could use that witch nose.
I'm sure there's someone out there that would be like, oh yeah, get that witch nose right up in there.
I mean, you're sitting with
also if you have good smelling fingers, you could really get the scent of said booba.
This is also true. This is very true. Okay, well, I feel like I've come to the conclusion of I would be blind and have this like amazing smile, because then you don't look weird and you're not a freak. Because you don't have a nose. Get out of here, freak. What are you doing? You can't come to my party.
Also, if you have no nose, you probably can't taste much. So that's gonna be bad too.
Well, I mean, like, because I know someone that has anosmia. You'd be surprised.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
I think I would opt for blindness as well.
Yeah.
You think you'd take blindness?
I guess. I mean, you would have to just. The question is, did I have vision before? Right. If I had sight before and then I lost the sight, I guess that's gonna really suck. That'd probably be really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is true.
So,
I think I would probably take blindness too, because you can get a lot of places with a nice smile. Like if you know how to use it, like you can really make a lot of stuff work for you with just a really nice smile. You can just get anybody to do anything you want. So yeah, there you go. Just you don't even need sight at that point. Just have someone else be your eyes for you. Just flash someone a smile and be like, "Would you please just describe everything in front of me for today?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, okay." So you'd just be walking and like, there's a sidewalk, there's a lady to the left of you feeding her baby, etc.
Oh, can you please go show me up close what this looks like? Because I need to know. Because I need to know all the details of what's around me.
Yeah, can you get right up in there and describe it for me? You basically amelie it.
Can you get right up in there?
Right up in there
for me, please.
Right up in there.
And then there's a policeman walking, and then you're like, oh wait, hold on, am I allowed to be doing this right now? Like the policeman's gonna come over and like, hey, what are you doing so close to that woman breastfeeding? And what are you gonna say? Hey, I'm blind. I just need to know what's going on around me.
Yeah, it's important.
Hello, Agamoski. We are answering questions that were found on Quora. We're giving them silly answers.
Should we be typing out the questions into chat, Bastion?
I mean, that's a lot of work.
You guys are streaming, so it's for you guys.
I mean, if you want to, you could.
It's for us
but...
to do the extra work.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Part of it was.
You're the one on desktop. You're the one that would have a much easier time.
But Bojack, for me, my brain doesn't go to just like your fingers smell good. Like, oh man, wow, your fingers smell really good. How do you get that? Oh, I just have no nose. No, like in my brain, it's like my like I can just go touch someone. Like I wouldn't touch Rydgar because he's a grimer, because I'd throw up. My fingers would
probably catch fire.
would touch, and then I would throw up. Like that's what would happen.
It's bad news. It's bad news.
Hello, motherfucker.
It's not clear.
I feel like we've sufficiently answered this question.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. A lot to consider.
Okay, so
It's too many.
I need you guys to just hear me out. This whole question, it's gonna be worth it in the end, but
okay.
I need you to guys don't judge.
I'm
don't.
listening.
I need you, no judgment. Okay.
No judgment.
All right. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Should I stop? Should I stop beating my girlfriend? I keep absolutely.
I'm hoping there's more to this.
I keep absolutely destroying her, like 4 times a week. Afterwards, she locks herself in the bathroom and cries. One time, she cried for 3 hours. I'm getting sick of this, but she keeps asking me to play Halo against her, and she takes it really seriously. Should I let her win?
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I guess it really depends on your relationship. Like, I mean, she keeps asking you to play, so obviously she's not like totally discouraged. But like, is the reason she keeps asking you to play because she's like determined like this time it's gonna be the one, and is she like getting like really, really angry and mad about it? Because like, if that's the case, you might just want to give her at least 1 or 2.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Like, fuck that. So? No, you can't. No, like, how are you supposed to let her get better at the game if you just give her, like, what you, like, no.
Well, that's what I mean, though, because that's what I
Rydgar,
mean
you're the...
like, is she coming to you...
Yeah,
is she coming to you because she just wants to keep playing and getting better, or does she just want to beat you 1 time? Because if all she wants to beat you is beat you that 1 time, then you let it happen, and then the issue is resolved.
I don't know.
If she is actually trying. Sorry, I'm talking to. Go ahead.
I feel like Rydgar's the only one here that's qualified to answer this because he's the one that has the wife. But you know, I feel like.
Well, I mean, despite how concerning this whole situation is, I think letting her win is just probably going to make it worse, in my opinion. That should probably be like, you know, you're gonna have to put on a good act if you're absolutely destroying her.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like full on absolutely destroying this girl, and then she's going in the bathroom and crying for 3 hours. Like, that sounds like a devastating, like, you know, 20-0 type of win there.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, the more I think about it, I think maybe you two should just not play Halo anymore.
That's
like,
that's my jam, though.
The answer is therapy.
I'm not talking to you. Are you the question asker, Bastion? Did this come from you? Are you crushing your girlfriend like 4 times a week in Halo?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like this is like you can't just like give that to somebody. Like, Halo is the most important game on the internet.
The most important one. Video games on the internet are very important.
They are. You can't go outside and be like, hey, guess what? Dude, I just met on the street. I just let my girlfriend win at Halo, and he's gonna punch you in the face. He's gonna be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
What's wrong? What are you doing?
What are you doing? How could you?
I go out grocery shopping.
Like, hey.
My other suggestion.
Okay.
Here,
all right.
Yes.
In this situation, is she dead set on beating you in Halo? Because I've been in similar situations where continuously beating Rydgar in video games is you know, maybe weighing on them a little bit. But there's probably another game where the girl's better. So, like, could they play something else?
Yeah, but is it one of those relaxing games?
Find
like
something else to play.
But
That's what I'm talking about.
Are they gonna be like, hey, I just slapped you in Stardew Valley? Like, I collected so many rocks today. What did you do? Oh, I just got all these fish. Okay, but did you get, how many rocks did you get?
Villagers.
Oh.
I think everyone has like at least some like capability of forming like some sort of like muscle memory around something. So there's probably like, I don't know, there's probably something, but yeah, like I just can't, I'm kind of with you on this because I just can't see a way that this is going to resolve in any way you can, because yeah, like you could, I don't know, I just can't see this working out well for any party. Like if she's getting like completely devastated that she just can't seem to win, then I think that's probably going to keep happening as long as she continues to not win. But it sounds like the only way that's going to change is if you let her win, which has its own series of issues. So yeah. Maybe just not Halo anymore. Maybe find a different game.
And then you get married. Like this is how this is gonna go now. You get married to this person after you've let them win, and you don't let them know. And then like there's years, and then there's like years down the line. They're like you've had this amazing life, and you're retired, and then somehow you've in your old age you've let it slip that one time that you let her win, and it's just you're dead.
Oh no!
She's killed you now.
No.
It's true.
No. Yep, that's you can't do it.
You can't.
She sent your child assassin after you.
Yeah, the 5-year-old assassin.
You're gonna crush her spirit in one sentence. Actually, I let you win.
On your deathbed. On your deathbed.
Yeah, she's dying. Just be like, actually, I let you win that one time.
And then she comes back. She's like, fuck that. I can't die now. I'm gonna outlive you. And then the real game starts. And then the game becomes like, I'm gonna outlive you, and then
or she dies calling you a son of a bitch.
And then you play Halo for real.
Yeah, and she wins.
But with ghosts.
Oh shit! Tell her to get good. Oh, what if you just tell her to get good?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That sounds like a pretty elegant solution to me. You know, just be like, hey, you get good.
Yeah, Dragon says that.
There you go.
Dragon says that she must learn life is full of disappointments. And then my husband would be mad at me if I let him win, especially if he knew I did. Best thing to do is make it close. And then it becomes the whole
you can't make it close.
I feel like if you're I feel like if you're even just making it close, like if you're any degree of throwing the game, then that, like, I don't feel like making it close but winning is any better than letting them win. Like you're still giving them, like, you know, intentionally, like, playing worse to give them a bit of an inch. So I feel like if you're going to intentionally make it close, you might as well just go all the way and let them win. I don't feel like either solution is.
We've already talked. You can't let her win. You can't. It's not. Not a viable option.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is if letting her win is not a solution, then intentionally making it a close game, I don't feel like is any better of a solution.
Based on the prompt and what we know, letting her win is just not an option, because one, you can't do it, and step two, the prompt says destroyed at Halo. So
the fucking destroyed
is far superior in video game neckbeard ability. And
she can't grow neckbeard.
It can't just all of a sudden become close. Like, she's gonna know if it's close because you're constantly destroying her. We've had a couple of close games. I'm literally destroying her, and she is crying in the bathroom because of how much I'm destroying her. So there's no good solution other than gotta find something.
I think
find another game to play.
Definitely therapy.
How about this, Bastion? You and your girlfriend and me. Buck, it's not my girlfriend. Not my girlfriend. It's this guy on the internet. You could, Buck. If you can beat both of them at the same time, that'd be great. But maybe I feel like
bring them closer together.
It might, but I feel like this guy that destroyed his girlfriend might be probably the best Halo player in the world. Who does that to their person that they love? You know, they can't let anybody else win. I feel like the next step is starting to like screen like shot the scoreboard at the end and then like print it off, and like when she's in the bathroom crying about the losses that she's occurred
just, like,
over,
just
slide underneath the door and
just really hammer it in, just really drive it home. You think that'll be the motivation that she needs?
And then and then just like but before you do, just take a marker and like put it on a sad face with like a one tear on like beside her username and her score, and then you slide it in, and then you whisper like you've done this to yourself.
Serving her coffee in the morning with a copy of the, a business card with the Halo scores. I don't think we can work on too much.
If you have a leaderboard position, like if you have like a good leaderboard position, just keep it displayed on like your biggest TV, and like whatever the biggest TV or screen in your house is, just always have the Halo leaderboards just post even tape a little thing over the screen that's like pointing to yours and be like, yeah, there it is.
And then like on like the door of like your house or wherever you live, like, and just put hers at the very like at the top, like underneath like the peephole, and like just then you can see like her name at the very bottom with like what her rank is in the entire world, and then like.
And then you've got the planes flying with the banners of the Halo score.
Yeah.
I mean, we get it.
Yeah,
we get it. You can rub it in her face as much as you want.
Maybe you put a sign. So like, say your girlfriend's name is like Sandra or something. Maybe put a sign on the bathroom that says like Sandra's post-game crying chamber.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now we're just. I feel like time to move on. Just how bad we can rub it in if we're beating our girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta get that motivation. Like, how else is she gonna get good?
You're gonna have to go into like one of those montages of like just like a collaboration of how many times you've won and how many times she's lost.
Oh yeah.
She like
make sure you're recording everything. You get all those kill cams and everything. Are there kill cams in Halo? I think so.
I don't know.
Yes, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Okay. All right. Next question. Rydgar, do you have? I feel like you have something for us.
Do man panties or women panties cradle your junk better?
Yes.
Oh.
Next question.
Okay,
both.
All right. I have to be honest. I haven't tried.
Me neither.
Yeah. Wouldn't. I'm unqualified. None of us are qualified for this question.
I certainly wouldn't know the answer to that question.
What are those things? Or do you put those on your head?
It depends on the fit. It really depends on the fit.
Okay.
What do they look like? Do they look good at least? Because you can't wear them without like if they're not stylish. Like.
Yeah, you can't just have some plain gray, I don't know, nothing on. They got at least.
I don't know if we're going after fashion or cradling your junk better. But I'm gonna assume
they're one and the same thing though. You like if they look good, then your mind's like, oh wow, these look amazing. I don't care how my junk feels in these. And then if they also feel good,
junk feels good through the psychosomatic effect.
Yeah.
That the confidence boost of these underwear are giving me.
Yeah. What if you you're driving to work and you get pulled over by a cop and they're like, hey, I need to do like a pat down thing. Oh, what do these feel over top of your pants? Oh, are those select brand here? Oh, yeah, they have this on them. And then you're like, they feel really good. And then they let you go without a ticket because you've suggested they also get a pair.
That they also get a pair of
long as you're white.
Yeah.
As long as you're white. That's an important caveat for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just they ask you to get out of the car, and then you're just like, all right, and then you're like, oh no, I dropped my license and registration. Let me just pick it up, and then you give them a little bend, and then they're like, oh wow, those are some good looking undies there. You know what? you're free to go. Just go on ahead.
Yes, that sounds like a reasonable, very believable scenario. For sure.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing to expect.
I dropped trow in the middle of a search.
Oh no!
Oh no! I just can't keep my pants up, officer. I'm so sorry.
Oops.
Y'all doing the bend and snap to a cop. Yeah, exactly. That's
Apparently
how you.
We are, yes.
Yeah, spend and snap. It's a classic. Never fails.
Okay, Cloudy, you have our next question. I think we've established that it doesn't matter about the actual junk thing. It's more about fashion.
The cradling is besides the point.
Yeah,
fashion
no.
First.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fashion first, junk, cradling comes second. I got it.
Yep,
Yep.
that is
Thanks
the
for
most
answering
important.
that very important question.
No problem.
No problem.
This is what we're here for.
All right.
Yes, I don't.
correct.
Did we do that? I don't know if we did this one last time. But
if it sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
do you think humans will ever walk on the sun? I was just thinking and thought how crazy it was that a person walked on the moon and Mars. I was just wondering if you think a person will ever be able to walk on the sun, though. I know it's really hot, but I'm thinking if you go in the winter when the sun is 30 degrees, I bet you could do it. And then this person said, well, if they do, it would have to be at nighttime, because we all know that the sun actually probably disappears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun cools down at night. Everybody knows
And then the person replied,
because it gets dark, it cools off.
yeah, and then the person replied to that person's idea, and they're like, good idea. I didn't think of that. The people, I didn't think about that. People are so stupid. Why do they never think of that? So.
Oh yeah, people are real stupid.
Please skip this question.
That is a true statement.
Did we walk on Mars?
so-
Did I miss that? Did I miss us walking on Mars? Did I
No,
hear
we
that?
have not walked on Mars.
Because I feel like I heard in
This
the question that
person-
we walked on Mars.
this
and I didn't
person-
remember that in the news.
But this person
Maybe
says
this
that we
person knows
have.
something we don't.
Yeah, you don't know.
Maybe they know something we don't.
They obviously do. They've already brought it up in their question that they know about the people walking on Mars, and it wasn't just one singular person, because they said people walking on Mars
That's
and
true.
and
That's
moon,
true.
right? And we all know that the moon is like hollow, when you watch that one Ancient Aliens or something. Where did I go? Hello, bye. Okay, hi.
Where are
You're doing some really cool tricks.
I was scared
I know you're
about
a magician.
I was scared
You're
about
also-
remembering how the people walked on the moon, and I had to hide for a second. But I'm back. Hello, hi.
Okay,
Okay.
got it. It just had
Yeah.
one of those brief moments of paralyzing fear.
Yeah, yeah, no. So I feel like if we did this the right way, the sun thing, we could do this. I don't know about you guys, but I think.
I mean, they've
What
already given us a couple solid tips.
Yeah,
go in winter, go at nighttime.
These two people. I think
Very
maybe.
solid tips,
I think maybe these two people working together, and if we trained them now to be astronauts, they could be the first
Yeah.
people to go to the sun and then walk there. I feel like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, listen.
Okay.
I'm breaking out into a sweat when I walk in the mailbox. Okay.
Oh no.
Like that's already a lot for me. I'm gonna go with no.
Right.
Okay, we're not based on what I know about the sun.
Okay.
It's
Yes.
hot.
I
I
mean-
think we're gonna walk on the sun.
What if
But
they?
do you break out into a sweat walking to your mailbox in the dead of winter at nighttime? I
It's-
don't think
I
you
break-
do.
I break out into a sweat
You know-
any time. Okay?
You know what-
I'm
Well,
breaking
okay,
out
so-
into a sweat right now. Like, it's already a balmy 75.
Well, I think
I'm breaking out into a sweat. The sun's a lot hotter than that.
I think that's actually
Your
your
Grimer goo.
I have no clue what's happening to my fucking
pretty
ears
sure
right now.
The sun is a lot hotter.
I mean, you're sure, but you're pretty sure, but are you 100%?
What is
Pretty
going
sure
on?
Based on what I know, the sun is quite hot.
But we need to answer this with. We can't just leave room for doubt like
yeah,
that.
if only there was somewhere I
feel-
could find out about how hot the sun was.
If only, but I don't think that kind of a place exists. So we're just gonna have to speculate.
Okay, but what if you? Okay, now hear me out. Okay, what if you had your space suit, right, and then before you put your spacesuit on, you got like a bunch of sunscreen, okay? And you just like lathered it up onto you, and then as you were like putting on your like spacesuit, because we all know they're kind of like a onesies, right? So as you're putting it on, you also fill up the spacesuit, the spacesuit with the sunscreen, right? So you're kind of like having a sunscreen bath, but you're also like you also have it like absorbed into your skin, and then after you have it all the way on, you also put it over top of the spacesuit as well, right? So that you're kind of like
so you make a
really
sunscreen
protected.
cocoon.
Exactly, right? And then you come out as a beautiful space butterfly, and then you don't have to with legs.
And then you can just fly over the sun. You don't have to walk on it at all.
Of SPF 50 sunscreen. Then get in your suit. Then dunk yourself back into the vat of sunscreen. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, fully submerged, sunscreen everywhere. Your like suit is essentially, you didn't towel off or anything. You're just covered in sunscreen. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
No, we're saying that you basically you turn your spacesuit into the sunscreen vat, and then you just kind of slurp yourself into it.
Yeah.
So that all the extra space around like between your skin and the inside of the suit, nothing but sunscreen.
And so then at this point, once fully dunked and submersed in said sunscreen, then Is that it? Those are the steps, and then we walk on the sun from there.
No, you forgot the last.
During winter,
you
at
forgot.
Night, of course.
Yeah,
during winter at night.
But you did forget.
Sure.
But you did forget to put another layer on top of the spacesuit as well. You can't forget that.
Yeah,
no, I thought I said that. I said that you dunk yourself in the sunscreen.
Yeah, and then you get
into the suit, and then you dunk yourself in the suit into the sunscreen.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, okay, yeah,
and then you go at night, and then you walk on the sun.
Yeah, yeah, slurp.
Okay,
during winter. Can't forget during winter.
Have either of you ever put?
That's how I put sunscreen on. You don't do this?
No.
I mean, I use an
aerosol
aerosol spray.
Put on sunscreen and then walked outside.
Yeah, every day actually. You don't do this.
Is it hotter or colder or the same when you put on the sunscreen?
I can't read. I can't feel feelings. You just kind of like you go about your day. There's not a lot going on.
It's the same, Bastian. It's the same. Sunscreen doesn't make you cooler. The sun is still very hot. This is the stupidest
but it
plan
protects
I've
you
ever
from the UV. It's not about temperature. It protects you from the ultraviolet radiation.
Exactly.
That's fine. Great. But the sun's still not going to melt you. Is what you're saying. So
yeah.
You have to suffer through the enormous amount of heat that the sun is generating while slathered in sunscreen.
But it's winter.
I mean,
but it's winter.
Suffer, but some people like the heat,
Yeah, exactly. You go outside and you get a tan. That's the sun. And it's gonna be nighttime at winter time.
I've been outside with sunscreen before.
Yes. All right.
It's not comfortable either way. If it's hot, if it's 100 degrees outside with sunscreen and without sunscreen. It's still 100. It still feels like 100 degrees. I've never put on sunscreen and been like, oh, I feel much cooler now. This is so nice.
Are you sure you've been using the sunscreen properly?
I guess maybe I haven't, according to this discussion.
Well, I mean, especially I don't think, because you forget we're talking about a layer of sunscreen that is thicker, much thicker than the average application of sunscreen.
Exactly.
Been in the freezer for a while, because otherwise.
I don't think you can spread it if it does.
Yeah, I don't know. What if you Han Solo'd yourself into like a vat of sunscreen?
I was about to go there. This is just so dumb. Yeah, you're gonna freeze yourself, get yourself a nice little breathing hole, freeze yourself into an encasement of sunscreen, launch yourself with a torpedo rocket onto the sun. And then you still have to walk on the sun after. I mean, your sunscreen is gonna melt. You're just
gonna die. I can't.
Now, Rydgar, you agreed to be here. If you're not gonna take the advice seriously,
I'm not taking this advice.
Come on. Let's be constructive.
This is not gonna happen. I'm just based on what I know about
putting
on sunscreen. I think maybe you could come up with a different plan, but this one is dumb.
All right, fine. Offer us a different plan then. What's your plan?
Offer a different plan to walk.
You said we need to come up. You said we need to come up with a different plan. So, all right, Mr. Smarty Pants, what's your better plan?
Better plan. Okay.
Yes, better plan. Hit us with it.
I can't.
Somehow, through the miracle of technology, we figure out a way to encase the sun. Okay.
Oh fuck!
Sort of barrier
Can you put the sunscreen around the sun?
The sun?
What if you put the sunscreen around the sun?
And then
you make it a literal sunscreen.
And then you go walk on the sun. Does that sound better? Dunking yourself
It
into
does,
the
but
sun?
see, that plan relies on a technology we don't have yet, whereas the sunscreen plan can be done right now, today. We can go put this into practice.
So we're still going to go with the sunscreen option, is what you're saying.
I mean, that's what sounds the best to me.
Instead of trying to get technology, we're going to go ahead
We have the tech.
We're going to risk it. We're pretty sure, based on circumstantial evidence, that putting on sunscreen will allow you to bear hotter temperatures.
We have the sunscreen technology now.
Shows me that putting sunscreen on does nothing to make me feel cooler outside. And then we're going to torpedo ourselves to the sun just to walk on it. And
yeah. Well, we're not going to be doing this. The question asker.
Yeah, the question asker. Those two people
like,
that have.
Right. Sorry. Yes.
Right.
No, great advice. Great advice. Yep. He's gonna be able to walk on the sun tomorrow. He's all set. That's the one. Dunk yourself in the sunscreen. Dunk your suit in the sunscreen. Dunk your space shuttle in the sunscreen.
Oh, I forgot about the space shuttle. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Make sure that you keep an eye on the headlines tomorrow, because there's definitely going to be like, man walks on sun with way too much sunscreen.
Man walks on sun, biggest accomplishment. There he's gonna be.
Oh fuck. Torpedo rocket. Sir, I'm going to use a spaceship, weirdo. Exactly, right? You can't.
Sorry, you're right. Well, I'm the idiot here. I'm the one.
It's called a Dyson spear. Yeah,
I'm really sorry.
You should be. You know what? You should be, Rydgar. I can't. Wow. How dare you? Yeah, the Dyson spear of sunscreen.
Realistic scenario. Definitely gonna happen. Can't wait to see the headlines and get the news report. Man walking on the sun tomorrow. Whatever sunscreen he uses as stock gonna go way up.
I feel like this is probably the best plan.
We should make a sunscreen recommendation so that we can buy stock now. Like so let's say let's say
I'm putting all my savings into whatever one it is. That's for sure.
Yeah, so like
I'm investing in this.
And
I'm investing.
Everyone make sure you invest in Coppertone.
I've made the investment. I don't have any money left because I've invested all of my money into this sunscreen plan.
Oh, you're gonna turn so much profit on that. I hope you still remember us when you're like fabulously wealthy.
Oh god.
I can't imagine not putting I'm so sure that this plan's gonna work for this person, so I can't imagine not doing investments here. So
oh man, I feel like we've really gotten to the bottom of this, and I think that's probably the best thing that we probably could have done for that person. So
it's worth pointing out that, you know, sometimes when you have discussions, you have, you know, disagreements. You just gotta talk them through. You know. You just gotta come to a consensus.
I'm really happy that you did eventually come to our side and you realized how great this idea was, though.
I did, Bastian. Man, you guys are you're both very good at convincing me at how solid of a plan the sunscreen dunking plan is. I think it's really gonna work.
Thank you.
I really can't wait to be a billionaire, honestly, and see those headlines tomorrow.
I am excited for you, actually.
We've completely ignored why we want to walk on the sun in this question, but really that's just, we don't need that information
aliens
anyway. We can yes, definitely.
Sunscreen stocks will be out of this world. It's true. Cloudy, are you the next question asker?
I have to do a thing in my chat real quick.
All right, Rydgar, do you have?
Let me see if I have a decent question here.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me consult the innards of my body for the questions I wrote down. Right. I found this question. This person needed advice. Is there a way to properly pee in the urinal?
No.
I feel like you have to do one of those, you know how people go and they like take their chair, right? And they got their chair here, and then they do like one of those like really like they're about to give this like really cool like talk to their friend, right? And they just go over to the chair and they're just like this on the chair, and they like sit down like this, right?
You straddle it.
Yeah, you like that. I feel like if you did that to the urinal, I feel like that's probably the best way to actually
That's the best
to use the urinal.
You're gonna get press your junk into the urinal while straddling it.
And like the best.
But the thing about the urinal wall is that it constantly has water running over it, so it's probably pretty clean.
You're gonna get cleaned, and then you're also gonna smell really good because they have those urinal cakes in them, right? So.
Oh, so now I'm dipping my junk. So now I'm straddling, dipping my junk onto the urinal cake, and then urinating.
Yeah, I mean, like, wait, are you telling me you haven't been using the urinal this way this whole time? Because
I feel like I've been using it wrong.
For me, I feel like the way that you're saying this question, and you haven't been doing this.
You know, if the couch, let's say the couch is the urinal. Right?
Okay, yeah, right.
Okay.
Usually, you approach the urinal. Okay. There's another man at the other end of the urinal.
Okay.
You come over.
Do you ask him to like help you? Like you ask, hey, can you come over? Do you ask him that you can like, hey, can you come and hold it? No.
I'm a big boy.
Oh.
Big boy.
Okay.
Impressive.
At this point, you pull your pants and your underwear all the way down so that bare ass.
All the way down. Got it.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, bare ass showing.
Okay.
And then you press your hands into the wall in front of you, and then you just let it rip.
Oh.
Okay. Now, do you press your hands into the wall of the urinal
or
the wall?
You lean forward, press your hands in the wall, bare butt, ass in the air, let the breeze hit you. And then if you want to make conversation, how's it going? How's it going over there? Yeah. How about that sports ball? You know.
The sports ball? What sport was playing that they had this the sports ball that you talk about?
Yeah, whatever the game was.
Wait, no, Ian Watson.
With the guy going next to you.
Yeah, that's important. Small talk is a really important step.
Ian Watson.
Very important step.
Ian Watson said, "Oh my God, I did that when I was younger because I wasn't taught." I'm crackling. You pulled your pants down all the way.
He knew how to do it.
Yeah, see, why? I don't know why we didn't come to Ian sooner.
For a second.
Yep.
Like,
this isn't a joke. This is not a joke. How dare you?
That's like a thing a lot of little kids do, where they push their pants all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I feel like it's either
put one hand on the wiener if you need to. If you need a little bit of support.
Oh, right.
Get one hand on the wall, one hand on the ween.
Right.
And then proceed and make small talk.
Maybe don't touch the wall and then also touch the ween.
I feel like you can do it however you want.
Up to you, but yeah,
I was ashamed.
However you want to do it. Maybe let out a nice whistle. You know, I'm not very good at whistling, but give a nice, whoo. You know, and start
right. Like, oh yeah, I've been waiting to do this for all day. You know,
as you're starting to go, you just be like, oh yeah.
Do you think it? Do you think this person? Do you think this person, specifically only uses urinals because they can't like get one in their own house? So
or maybe it's just because they prefer to be social when they go. Like,
they might.
The urinal provides the opportunity to talk and be like, hey, how's it going? And they just really like that interactive experience.
Huh?
They might have been doing your method before.
I feel like
they might have been doing your very wrong method of straddling it, dipping your balls onto the urinal cake and then peeing into the urinal. They might have been doing that method, and then they were like, they needed the advice. They thought maybe it was weird because nobody else does that one.
No,
and it's stupid,
nobody.
You know. So they probably just wanted advice on maybe they thought maybe they were doing it wrong. They probably got a few looks. I
don't think so.
They definitely won't get those weird looks when they start doing the hand in the wall. Oh, there we go. Hand in the wall, hand in the ween, like social chat.
That's the normal way to do it.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I feel like
bare butt. That's important.
Do you think
you can actually step out of your pants if you want to? If you're really like it's a serious one, you need a good.
What if you were like really like one of those times where you're like all the other times you're like really rushed, you know, with like just pulling the pants down. But if you want to feel really comfortable and like at home, you actually take the pants and the underwear all the way off, and you don't take your shoes off first. You actually have to like struggle with like the pants, right? You just gotta like, and you're wearing jeans too, right? So it takes a long time.
It can be a real hard, but I mean, if you depending on I mean, if we're at the point where you've been holding it for all day and you've just really got to let loose, you might
also, of course.
I want to make sure that it's really important that like that when you step out of that, when you push your pants and your underwear all the way down, you give them like a good like shimmy. You just give them like, you really get your hips into it and just really like shake.
You could to make it fancy, you could probably do a windmill too, you know.
Oh yeah, with both your arms and then with your with the ween a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
Get a helicopter, some helicopter action going.
Little bit of flash, but yeah, I like it. I do like it.
Yeah, sometimes you just.
I feel like
you gotta show
you gotta have options, right? You have the straddle. You have the. You could maybe use it as like a chair, and you could like sit and like push like back, you know.
Just chat people up.
Yeah.
Push. Okay. Hold on. We need to reflect on that. So you're saying go to the urinal. Okay. I'm gonna demonstrate one more time here.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like right here. Yeah. Okay.
Pants down. Pants all the way down. Right.
There's no other way. Yeah.
The urinal.
Yeah.
Bare ass towards the urinal. Back it up. Plop it down. Right.
Yep. Just right
down. You're plopping your ass cheek onto the urinal, and then
now
you're pushing.
A lot of urinals don't jet out very far, so you got to really just kind of wedge your butt right in there.
So we're pressing our ass into the back of the urinal wall, and then we're grabbing our dick, our ween, and we are tucking that between our butt cheeks.
Yeah, like a drag queen.
Grundle there, under
yeah.
And then we're going to attempt to urinate. Now we urinate.
Yes. Correct.
Now we urinate.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do we also grab the flusher while we're sitting here? So we let like a bidet.
I mean, you're gonna have to do one of these moves.
Yeah, you kind of like you know, you like how like you were little and you like used to do one of like these for like truckers going by.
Like choo-choo.
Yeah, but instead you're on the.
You flush it, you get your ass cheeks washed, and then you're done, and you pull your pants back up.
Exactly.
You don't even need to.
Don't even need to dry it off. You're good to go. Maybe shake it around a little bit, and then
just give it a little shake.
Yeah, literally like
make sure you get, if they have a blow dryer, make sure you get your butt.
Oh
right
yes,
up
the
under
blow
it.
dryer. Yeah, the blow dryer. Make sure this is the best ones are always in the movie theaters too. So like you get a show, and then you also get to use like their amazing urinals afterwards and blow dryers.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I feel like we really knocked this question out of the park. I feel like they're all set. I think those are. I mean, other than the one you first introduced, Bastion, which I thought was just really dumb.
Oh.
Really stupid.
Really
dumb. Yeah.
It was
no good.
No, I just thought.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
I just feel like
you were close, but you're pressing.
I
think the pressing your ass cheeks into the urinal was obviously a superior.
Yeah, you just needed to workshop it. A little bit. That's
okay, all right. I'll give you that. That was my second one was probably better. Like I thought the straddle thing was, because like I've been doing that, right? So
we all learn.
You were onto something. You had some instincts. You just needed to develop it a little bit. You know.
Okay, well I'm glad you guys could like help me and discover probably the better way to go, and
no problem.
Because I feel like.
Yep.
I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable now that I can take my pants off all the way in public and not get shamed about it either. Like, I could probably help other people too.
If your ass cheeks aren't in the breeze, you're doing it wrong.
Okay,
obviously.
all right. I mean, like I'm happy
for doing things the right way.
I'm happy now that I can share this knowledge with everyone I meet in public now, because now I'm gonna see them using it wrong. And I can help them discover the best way.
Like, no.
Oh, I assume.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop! Don't pee anymore. Can you just cut it? I need to show you how to actually do this, right? And then you could do one of those like you could do like like people
pull down their pants maybe.
Yeah, and you could like go and you could do like one of those. You know how people help people in like mini golf, and you're like get up right behind them, and you're like take their like go like do like the backwards hug thing, and then you kind of like. you know, but instead you're trying to help them with like the urinal, the urinal usage, because
I think that's a really nice,
and it's like really nice,
thing
right?
to do for somebody.
Yeah,
it's a really
it's
nice
really
thing
sweet.
to do for
It's
someone,
really
yeah.
sweet.
That's really nice.
Very-
I'm sure they'll really appreciate that.
I just swallowed a sock? Question mark. My brother was calling me bad names and such, as you purple people eater and you hairless turkey, and he told me I was not brave. So in order to prove him wrong, I swallowed one of my favorite socks whole, and it's now stuck in my esophagus on the way to my stomach for digestion. I cannot breathe very well with it in there, but more importantly, I wanted to wear that sock to school. How do I get it back? P.S. In case you were wondering, the sock is purple with the name Baby Fat on the bottom.
Ooh, baby fat, nice.
Yeah. So
I think
this is going to be really important because this person needs this sock for tomorrow. Okay. There's no time to waste. They need this sock. They have
Going
one
through the digestive tract is not an option.
No, they can't. They can't happen.
It could be if you hurry things along a little bit.
Are you trying to tell me they need to take like the thing that helps you, you know, go number 2 faster?
Yeah, but I think so. But see, the problem there is, I think if you do that, it's probably going to unravel in your stomach. It's probably going to come out as like a long strand. So you're going to have to like re-knit it into your sock again.
Oh no, that's too much work. I feel like they should have like.
That is a lot of
feel
work.
like to maybe well, first I'm gonna put a precautionary step before this could ever happen again, because it might, and you don't know. Like, what if you put like you know, when you're little and you have those like little the little mittens, right? And like they have like that rope. The rope attached to both of them, right? Yeah. And you put them like through the coat, right? I feel like maybe if you did that for your socks in the future, so that.
So you're saying,
yeah,
that's smart. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure. Yeah, make sure there's
by a string.
Yeah.
So one sock at this point, then with this sock, one sock is stuck in the esophagus, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a cord coming out your mouth.
Yeah.
It's like
attached to the other sock.
Yeah, it's like a spelunking lifeline, so that way you can, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yes.
It right back out once it goes too deep.
So, is the advice then to you're just gonna yank the sock out of the esophagus? Are you just gonna pull?
Yeah. That's that's for future like occurrences, because you know, if it's already happened once, you don't know, it could happen again. You don't know.
And then like the sock's gonna be all like damp, so it's gonna be kind of like heavy, so you can do like some sick nunchuck moves with it.
It's true. It's true.
I feel like those would be hard to walk around in, because you.
But I feel like the
each other.
No, but it's gonna be a long string, so it can go like up your leg and then around like the curve where it like goes in, and then it goes down the other. So
go all the way up.
Yeah, and then it goes back down the other leg. So it's gonna be a really long string, but it's still a string, so that or I don't know if you want a string. It might the string might not be the best idea, but
okay.
I think I can take this idea to the next level.
Okay.
Don't just attach all your socks to your pants.
Attach them to the pants.
Attach all your socks to the end of your pants. So just basically be like, so they're like onesie bottoms, and then you never have to worry about.
What if
your socks ever
it's a good idea.
What if you like put like the zipper on all your socks and pants, so you can interchange them?
Oh, like those like cargo pants you can zip off and turn into shorts.
Yeah. But for your socks.
I always lost the bottom parts of those pants, so I would probably end up losing the socks.
Yeah.
Hey. In the question, how did the sock get in his mouth again? He just tried to eat it.
No, he wanted to show that his brother was wrong, and he actually is really brave.
How masculine he was?
Yeah, and to show that he actually is really brave, because his brother implied that he wasn't.
Okay.
So to show that he's actually a really brave person, he can
Sure.
he can swallow these socks,
So
and yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting sidetracked because right now, this guy, his sock,
yeah,
it's not attached by
is already inside him.
It's true. It's not there right now.
So we've got to move on, okay? We got to move on, and I think the option here that I can think of is that first we find the closest bottle of lubrication we have. Maybe
that's a good idea.
The 40-pound drum off of Amazon. They
oh,
sell them in
right.
40-pound drums.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Right.
have at least 3.
Yeah, right. So go ahead, chug a bunch of that. I mean, delicately, because apparently you're having trouble breathing. So you might have to take it slow, but really lube up the old esophagus.
Oh, right.
You know?
Right.
And then the medicine you take, I think like ipac syrup or something that induces vomiting.
Ipecac.
Oh, yeah.
Ipecac. That's the one, Cloudy.
Yeah.
That's the one. And then you take that bad boy. Boom. You're vomiting up a storm. Your intestines are coming out. Boom. Sock just it flows out of your mouth.
It's like
it's so well lubricated
at
this point.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Or
you're good.
if you want to save yourself the vomit, get yourself a length of fishing line.
Oh,
tie
yeah.
a small fishing hook to the end.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Like, kinda,
You could have your brother help you with that. Or
and then just kind of like.
oh,
just
do you want your brother to help you with that?
Sock and just
yeah, you could probably do that.
Yes, yeah, that sounds safe. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Totally safe.
Yeah, like a
Couldn't go
grabber.
wrong.
Yeah, a fish hook.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah.
what if you got one of those grabbers? No, what if you got one of those,
Yeah,
like,
gopher grabber.
the little grabber thingy that you can, like, use the trigger on? And you just, like, you could do...
Bastion. We already said it.
Okay, well, I didn't know what it was called. I'm just saying, like, what, like you could do, like, and then you could also, in the process of doing that, you're also learning how to become a circus freak and do the, like the sword swallow thing, right? Yeah.
Real benefit. Real
Yes.
benefit.
Yes.
And you know, worst comes to worst in this situation, it's really not a big deal, right? The gopher grabber goes down your throat. Maybe that makes you vomit. Boom. Boom.
There you go. Oh,
you're
fuck.
done.
And you've learned a new skill.
It pushes everything because your esophagus is really lubed up at this point, right? Maybe it just sort of pushes everything just real quick out the other end.
Oh.
Just pushes it right on through
Maybe
there.
you're right. Maybe it just slides right on down after chugging some of the 40-pound drum of lube. Maybe you're good to go at that point.
Would you use a straw? Do you think you would use a straw, or like would it be like one of those bubble tea straws where it's like really big?
Yeah, like the
For
really
drinking
wide
the
ones.
lubrication?
Yeah.
You might have to do kind of like you see my mouth, how it's open. You kind of just
tilt your head back, and you just get. Are you getting your brother to help you? Because he's the one that said that you weren't brave. So.
And you can just use you have 2 arms, Bastion with hands.
Okay.
And if you do,
I mean,
you can just kind of pour it down your mouth.
I feel like that's a really. It might be heavy, but you could do it. I feel like.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. If you're trying to pick up the 40-pound drum, you could use like pour some of it in a cup or something.
Okay.
To then dispense down your throat.
It might work.
I'm not saying lift up the 40. Who's gonna deadlift the 40-pound drum of lube over your head?
You could. What if you're a
He's
bodybuilder?
gonna deadlift the bottle of lube, and then he's gonna stand on the bed, and he's just gonna dump that.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna get all over you, Bastion.
Oh, you're right. Actually, that's probably not
That's
a good
getting
idea.
all over you. I mean, it's gonna.
And then
work,
you're gonna.
don't get me wrong, as long as your mouth is open,
Yeah.
you're gonna get some lube. You're just gonna get drenched in lube at this point.
I mean, then you could like.
You really are.
Then you're like cosplaying as that like. Yeah. Oh, is it his birthday? Was it his birthday?
Could be.
Oh man. Oh. Well, I mean, I think that's like that was like we've really solved this one. I think that's probably.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we've very intelligently come up with a solution here.
Yeah, I'm legit nauseating thinking of a fishing hook down the throat.
Just so you know, you don't have to buy the 40-pound drum.
No,
okay?
no,
You're
God,
gonna
no.
need a good amount of lube for this operation. And I didn't even think. What if they don't have lube in the house though? What?
Butter. Come on, butter.
Lube it up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this person is saved. I think we've literally saved this person's life.
Yeah, they're good to go.
So, yeah.
They're good. They're done. They'll be can't go wrong.
All right, sweet.
Fishing hook, gopher grabber, lubrication, butter, olive oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And either way, you're gonna, as long as you lube it up, you're either gonna induce the vomiting or fish it on out. You're good.
There we go. All right. Cool. Cloudy, I think.
Yes. Okay, so, fellas, here's a question for you. What would happen if I kidnap my girlfriend and get married to her forcefully? Will I get arrested? Can we live happily after that?
What? Why didn't you just ask? You dumbass! What? Why didn't you just ask her? What do you mean? What are you kidnapping?
Maybe there's some. Let's not prejudge this person, Bastian. We don't know the situation.
I'm concerned already.
This is a situation where they can't just ask, you know.
Why not?
Like let's not just dismiss the question entirely out of hand.
Okay, but why not? Why can't you just ask? I need to know this person needs to tell us right now why they cannot just ask nicely. Hey, you.
Why don't you find them and ask them?
Hey, you. Why? Like, this is me being them. Hey, will you marry me?
Done. You
wanna
role play it?
Yeah, we could.
You wanna role play it? Okay. So do you want who should be the guy? Who should be the question asker?
I feel like I mean, it's your question, so I mean, you could be maybe you could be like,
yeah, it is my question. All right, all right. So yeah, why don't you ask me?
I'm asking. I thought
you're asking me why. Yeah, you're asking me why. Oh, okay. So I was putting too many layers on this.
Yeah, I feel like you really you're really thinking too deep about that one.
Why don't so we're trying to figure out why this person can't just ask this girl to marry him. So
okay.
So I'll be him, and
okay.
you ask me about like my proposal plans, and I'll kind of get into that.
Okay. Well, all right. What do you have in mind for the proposal? Because it's been so long, and
I'm thinking I'm just gonna kidnap her and just like kind of force her to marry me. You know?
Is this a kink?
I'm thinking that's the best option.
Is this like some sort of kink?
I mean, like I'm hoping.
But
it just really seems like the best option to me at this juncture.
It
really seems like this is how we're going to move our relationship forward. Like I don't know if I'm in a position where I can just ask. I think it's just kind of just seize the moment.
Okay.
And just make her marry me.
What other options have you thought of besides this one plan only so far that I've heard?
Well, I did think about asking her, but here's the thing about asking her.
Okay.
Pretty sure she's gonna say no.
Oh, and why would that be?
Well, because you know, I talked about like the other day we were just having a chat, and I was just like, hey, you know, like I'm really cool. I'm really thinking about marriage, and she was like, I don't really know about that, and I was like, well, I don't know if you're gonna like maybe you don't have like so much of a choice in it. And she was like, well, I guess if I don't have a choice, then I don't have a choice. So, you know, like she kind of hinted that if I gave her the choice, she'd say no. But she did make a very valid point, is that if I remove the choice, then there is no choice. So, you know.
All right.
I would like to clarify the situation, if I may.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Question.
Okay. Well, hang on. If you're going to let me step out. Let me step out of the role play shoes.
Okay. All right.
So we are out of the role play now.
Back into the advice shoes.
Back into the advice shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
The situation is you have your girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Right? You're in a relationship with this girl.
Mm-hmm.
And there you are. You want to marry her.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And so your option, you come to somehow the idea gets in your head that you are going to kidnap her. Right?
Yeah, that's what they've done.
It's strictly specified kidnapping in the post?
They did say kidnap. They said, what would happen if I kidnap my girlfriend and get married to her forcefully?
Okay.
Will I get arrested? Can we live happily?
Okay. So kidnap the girlfriend, and then you're going to marry her. Is right? Forcefully marry her. Okay.
Yeah, married to her forcefully.
Okay. I don't know where we're kidnapping her to. I guess that's besides the point. But we have to have somebody officiate the marriage, yeah? Like a notary and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if they have like a secret identity where they have like a mirror that they carry everywhere with them, and they like draw like a different, like some sort of different face on it, but they have the same body, you know?
They're gonna marry themselves, Bastion?
No. Like that's the person. That's the person that's gonna be the witness to the
Oh yeah, officiating. Yeah.
But somebody has. I think you need more than just a witness, though, right? You need like a judge.
I don't know. I've never
you need
been part of the.
You need someone who is licensed to perform marriages, and you need someone to bear witness.
Okay.
I think this one's pretty easy. Honestly, as I'm thinking about it in my head here, as I really mulled it over and activated the old almonds here, I think what we're gonna do
is use all of your personalities to do this.
Well, no, Bastion, no.
Oh.
Just kidnap her to the courthouse.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And then have the judge forcefully make the judge, because you've already forced the girlfriend into the kidnapping.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of force involved.
It's true.
Yeah. Have the judge, force the marriage, and then the cops come, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they can,
They can be the witness. They can be the witnesses. They can be the witnesses.
They can be the witnesses. Marriage gets officiated. Yeah. Then you go to prison.
Oh.
Okay. But you're married though.
But you're married, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very married.
Yeah.
They're just really married. Like
and
they're 110
you get your occasional conjugal visits with said girlfriend. Obviously, she's going to want to. Obviously, she'll be staying with you at this point. You're very clever with this plan.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
And then after you get out of jail, I don't know how many years. I don't know how many years that's going to be forcing a judge and holding off police officers to witness the marriage. But that's
probably a good
point.
few.
Yes,
like at least a couple.
You live happily ever after you get out of jail. Even while you're in jail, you're married. You're both going to be just so happy.
Yeah,
they're really happy about it.
The pure love and positive vibes radiating from your marriage will be enough to carry you through prison. Like it won't be a bother at all because you'll be married.
Like, it's a big deal.
It's really not. It's not like you killed anybody. It's just a little harmless kidnapping.
Under threat, maybe threat of force, maybe. Just threat of force.
Yeah, it's
no big deal.
It's just harmless, fun kidnapping,
Yeah, it fits
I think
for
that'll
forceful
stand
marriage.
at the jury. Yeah.
I mean, like you already know that.
Maybe you don't even go to prison.
Oh yeah,
maybe not.
Yeah, maybe the jury just sees,
like really kinky.
Sees the
maybe
true
they're really
power of love.
Maybe they're really.
Maybe they're really kinky.
They're really kinky, and they're really into the whole role play thing. I don't know.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh yeah, this is really hot. We can't put this guy in jail.
Yeah, wow.
You're literally live streaming your criminal play. This isn't for me. We're talking about what they're gonna. This question askers.
Giving advice to the
we're just giving advice. Just advice.
Yeah, just some good, solid, grade A advice.
Yep. Very
I'm just saying.
I mean, I think that I feel like that about sums it up. But I mean, if you guys have any other suggestions.
No,
I don't know. I feel like
answered this.
Yeah, this is again the best plan that could have come about. You asking this about the internet.
Yeah.
The internet probably
confident.
They probably couldn't have answered it any better than us, because.
No, I don't think so.
Doubtful.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we came across this question so that we could give it the proper answer it deserves.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't going to get that before then.
It's true. All right. Moving on, I think we can safely say that question has been blown to the water in regards to being answered.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay.
Is the birthday person supposed to sing the birthday song too? It feels awkward just to stand there looking at the cake with a fake smile while everyone sings around me. I'm Portuguese, and so the song is like twice the length of the original one. Should I sing the song that refers to me as you? Should I at least clap along?
I mean, why wouldn't you sing happy birthday to yourself?
It's your birthday.
Is that not what everybody does?
It is your birthday. You can party if you want to, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna look like an absolute tool just standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Like what?
I think you've got a thing.
Yeah.
But if okay, wait. But what if you don't like anyone that you've invited to your birthday party?
I mean, Why would you have invited
Wait,
them in the
what
first
if
place?
what if this was a surprise birthday party and you fucking hate surprises? And
You raise a good point. You raise a
and
good
now
point.
you're just in this awkward position and you just want to get back at them. So you're just going to start singing along even louder than everybody else, and they're going to be so taken aback that it's just going to be you singing at the end of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
yeah.
frump it. Give it the old frump.
Yeah.
You know, you cross your arms and pout, you know?
Oh.
Give 'em a real huff.
Oh, yeah, like
Huff,
it's-
you know?
How do
Yeah, just like
I don't
that.
want
You guys
that.
got it. Yeah, real huff. I don't like the birthday. Oh,
Don't want it. No.
No.
Stop
No.
it. Stop singing.
You guys-
Stop it.
Get out of here.
Stop
Yeah.
it.
I didn't tell you to come here.
Sort of start throwing a tantrum.
Yeah, you just like you take all the coffee that's like they've brought and then you just like dump it on the ground because it's a workplace.
You just put your hand.
It's kind of like one of those really awkward.
Clear off the table.
Yeah,
I
it's
like that move a lot. That's a good one, Claudio. I've
Yeah.
used that one a few times.
It's very
yeah.
dramatic,
Everything
very,
on the
very-
table, you just kind of drag it off the table in
Yeah,
front of them.
you-
It's good. Hey, even the cake too. Just let it
Yeah.
go. You know.
Yeah.
but
they'll
you've
know. They'll know.
but you've also secretly cut out a slice for you and like you hid it underneath the table before anyone noticed.
Oh, I mean, I'll eat
Yeah,
it off the floor, Bastion. It's fine.
In the process of swiping off the table, you use your ninja moves to just like, I'm gonna grab a slice and put it behind you, and then,
Yeah.
and then no one's any of the wiser.
But yeah, I
I
think
mean, I like garbage, so yeah, I'm good.
yeah, I
I'm
think
good with it on the floor.
I think like
Fair.
yeah, but like so sing along. Like again, it's your party. You can do what you want. It's your birthday party.
Well, we have
Yeah,
the two
absolutely.
advices. If it is, you know, your party and you like the people you're with, yeah, you sing and clap along, easy.
Yeah.
You get
Definitely,
surprise
yeah.
partied by people you hate. You frump it. You shove everything on the floor, and you let them know.
Oh,
That
you
you're
gotta let them
upset.
know. You can't
You do
not.
You do not sing at
Oh,
that point.
no singing. You can't.
No.
You gotta make
No.
them stop singing. Actually, you
you
gotta
have to-
like
you
go
have to
into
radiate
like
such intensely negative energy.
Yeah, they
that
just-
no one feels comfortable
they
singing.
just look at you and you're like, man, we fucked up this time. Man, Bob, how did we not know Bob didn't like these? He's been here for
Yeah.
25 years. We've done this every year,
Now here's
and he does the same thing
here's
every
a
time.
Question.
It's
Here's a question.
Zegans. Hello.
In this situation, how comfortable are you starting a fight?
Oh, true.
Because that will put an end to ever having to deal with that again if you don't want to.
Mm.
I'm uncomfortable. With starting the fight.
Yeah,
Very uncomfortable. I'm
I
very
don't
weak.
do that. I mean,
I don't.
Yeah, I would never.
I feel like
would
I'd get
never-
slapped.
I
but we
would
don't know.
not.
We don't know Bob though. Like he could be
But
the
yeah,
one.
This isn't for
No,
us.
that's true. We
though.
don't know Bob. We don't know Bob.
It's true.
He could be very strong.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
he's-
might be able
he's
to be
like
very
an
rough.
MMA
Oh
fighter.
yeah.
Very gruff individual, and he might be able to, you know, very masculine, just, you know, give somebody a good punch, and then,
Good pop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or like a
and
throat
then-
chop.
And then you'll probably and then those people will probably never throw a party for you ever again.
Oh,
yeah, I think.
and you
we
didn't
good
want them
to go
anyways,
from there.
right? You didn't want those parties anyways.
Yeah,
so,
Didn't want him.
but
Yeah,
they've
wow.
been happening for 25 fucking years. You can't do it anymore. You've had enough. You've had enough. You can't do it.
Are we seeing some projection a little bit?
25 years. You know, my friend,
Are
I
we
want
are we,
birthday.
are we taking are we applying this
No,
to our
I'm
own
just
live
saying. I'm
roles
just.
because
I'm
like
just. No. I'm just saying.
example.
I'm just saying. It's just
for
an example.
Just-
Yeah.
Just if they happen to have had 25
Yeah.
birthdays, you know,
Yeah.
and
Quick.
be named BastianSnugs and be a pink and white water.
So yeah, I think birthday parties, if you like the people, sing along. There's no harm in it. It's your
Sing
birthday.
along.
You got to make sure that you sing along.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
easy.
It's
You don't like the
literally your
people.
party.
You don't like the people that threw you that surprise birthday party.
You do this,
No, don't want it. How dare you?
and if you're comfortable, maybe start a fight.
And throw everything off the table. Like
If
you
you're comfortable fighting.
yeah, you pretended to be like one of those fancy waiters, but instead of like doing like the really fast pull of the tablecloth, you just like did one of the bed sheet things and you just like whipped it up and it like it's
Yeah,
gone.
you throw
All
it
of
all
it's
over the place. Yeah, you're really
yeah.
good at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really good at it.
That move is a really strong one in particular because it doesn't throw the food to the side; it throws it up and everywhere.
And on the other people.
That's a really good one.
And on the other people.
Yeah,
You can't remember to put it on the other
really,
people. Right.
Really makes your point.
I think this one's pretty easy, honestly. But
Meantime,
I'll ask it anyway.
before getting some rest.
Do you courtesy flush while taking a poop, or do you let the stench go and overtake you? So do you courtesy flush, or let that smell, or do you just?
I always thought courtesy flushing was about the sound. I always thought the courtesy flush was more about the sound than the smell.
Hey, Dog Mix.
Because like it's like if you're having like a real noisy one, because like everything like echoes in a tile bathroom, and so that way you don't you give it a flush so that people don't have to deal with listening to your all the time.
True.
Oh.
That's what I thought the purpose of a courtesy flush was. Have I just been completely wrong the whole time?
I don't know. Maybe I've been wrong. I like to let it rip, honestly.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Really keep that. You let the doors fly open. I like to just let it out. You know, let everybody catch a whiff. No ventilation or anything. So like I just kind of let it.
The bathroom is your place to be gross, right? Like that's the one place where like being any degree of gross is pretty much publicly acceptable. So yeah, just like fuck it, whatever.
You guys remember the urinal discussion we had, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. Pants off, step out of them, socks off.
Exactly.
You know, maybe I take my shirt off too.
Like the full thing?
Yeah,
you think
all of it.
You think the urinal is like the half?
Doors open.
The urinal is like the halfway point. But if you're gonna go use the stall urinal, the stall, you're just gonna do like the full.
Oh yeah, Bastion. Yes. You let it rip, baby, and you just.
No shame. Just like no shame. You're just like
really just
make yourself at home.
Just let that in.
It's like when you wake up in the morning, and you just like go for it, right? So. I feel like that's probably.
That's how I do it. I don't know how other people do it, but.
I feel like that's probably the best way. I agree with you. I think that's probably the best way to go about it as well. Like the halfway for the urinals. If you're gonna go to a stall, you gotta go the whole thing. You gotta be as comfortable as you were if you were at home. So, yeah. I agree. I definitely agree.
Yep. Courtesy flushing, I don't think that just sounds like a waste of water, really. It sounds like
seriously. True. You flushing the toilet takes up so much water, like genuinely, like that's honestly just wasteful.
Okay, all right, good job, good, yep,
yeah.
We're good here. What are we good? Yeah,
there we go.
What's next?
Okay, sorry. Back to the urinal. Are you guys out of? Are you guys out there that gets straight up naked? Is this allowed / proper etiquette?
Oh, getting naked at the urinal?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no. I mean, the urinal thing, we've already established that you can only really get half.
Yeah, it's the pants and the underwear, but then if you go any further.
Yeah, if the full thing is specifically for the stalls.
The urinal experience is intended for the bottom part of the body.
Yeah.
So you need to keep that upper part covered.
Yeah, you can't show like that's.
Like, you can't.
Whoa! What are your nipples doing out there? What are you doing? Put those nipples away. I can't. I don't want to look at those.
No male-facing nipple. No. Male-facing nipple.
Wait, you're making your way. Wait, you're making your way to the stall. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I overreacted. Right.
Go right ahead.
You're fine.
Make sure you latch that door.
No. We've already established that you're gonna be okay with having the whole thing, like everything open to the world. Right? We've already established like that. You want to make sure you just make sure that you're just gonna like be there, like lounging, and like the door's open, and like anyone can come by and say hi. You know?
Yeah. I'm asking how the day is going. Yep. While you're taking your dump, no problem.
I was gonna say, the fuck happened to the men's bathroom? I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. Okay, so Cloudy has one that we will go over, and then I have one that you can just rack your brain about until we do another one of these or whatever happens.
Oh sure, yeah.
All right, Cloudy, hit us with your question.
All right. So
A warning to both chats. This one is a little gross, and
might be a little gross.
Definitely PG-13.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Are you
bracing
ready?
myself.
Is everybody ready? Okay.
I'm ready, yeah.
Today, all right. It's a bit long.
Okay.
Today, my boyfriend put holy colors in my vagina, and now wants to have sex with all that colors because we like it rough and filthy. And then in parentheses it has, LOL. But what if I get pregnant during this and the semen gets colored? What if my babies come out to be colored?
What? Are you kidding?
Um,
I don't think they are, Bastian. I think they're very deathly serious.
Oh no.
if I may.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did we say shoving holy colors up the vagina?
So Holi, so HOLI. Holi is an Indian holiday in which it's the festival of colors in which they take like powdered like color dye and they just throw it everywhere, and they usually wear white clothing and it gets covered in colors and stuff. So I'm assuming they're talking about like colored powder, like they're talking about like the colored powder used during the holiday.
Look, here we are looking out for wombs again.
Oh man.
Yeah,
so,
right.
And this, so they want to put those colors in the vagina.
Well,
yeah, it's
they already have.
They already did. Yeah.
They've already done that.
They've met that.
It's a fucking rainbow up there. It's gone. Like there is no pot at the end of the rainbow full of gold yet. But there might be later.
Right.
There might be very soon, actually.
Keep establishing the scenario here.
Okay,
so they're in there.
The boyfriend has put the colors in the vagina, and now he wants to have sex because as she specified, they like it rough and filthy, and then in parentheses,
that's true.
LOL.
It's pretty filthy up in there.
And filthy. Okay, so they're both into it. This is kinky. They like this. Colors are there.
Yeah. The main concern, like the sex, like they're both into it. The concern that she has isn't the sex. It's just she just doesn't want to have a holy colored baby.
Did you say it was like it's like this dust thing?
Yeah, it's like a powder.
You put like a powder dust up in there? That's not. I don't think that would feel. I don't think that'd feel great. I don't know about.
You know, Bastian, when I think about it, I feel like it wouldn't be that great either.
I don't think that's a great idea at all. Like,
boy, if only we had some people with vaginas here who could, offer their input on shoving holy
I don't
colors
think
up
such
the...
a people exist on the internet.
Probably not. So okay, the concern here is that your child is going to be multicolored. Yeah, that's the real concern.
Or it could come out as like a weird color. Like, what if like I don't know, like blue? I don't know, like what about like green? Like I don't know, like
like an avocado.
Yeah, green sounds good.
That depends on the shade.
What are they gonna name it though? What are they gonna name the baby if it comes out as like one of those colors?
Whatever color it comes out. If it comes out a solid color, you just name it that color.
Yeah, I like that plan. Yeah. Why can't they just wear a condom?
That's true. Like, could you?
A condom.
That is a very valid question.
Yeah, I feel like you get one of those like to help with the dustiness because it's all dust and you set up there. Like, you want to use one of those like the loop condoms? I don't know. Like,
honestly, a condom is probably the best choice for both parties.
I advise lube in most sexual scenarios. I feel like definitely for this one with a powder, I feel like it's definitely a lube. It is possible that these people are actually trying to get pregnant. And they just really want to make sure they just don't have a weird colored baby.
Oh, and they just like
is the scenario they really want to get pregnant with. You think that is?
I mean, maybe it's just sort of like. Because some couples
and they're just covering
aren't always like, oh, we're trying to have a baby now. They're more just like, yeah, we're gonna have a baby soon, and we're just gonna have.
And they're just covering all their bases. They're just covering all their bases, like of all the different colors you could do, right? Like, is that what you mean? Like,
I mean, no. I just think that like they're just two people that just like might want a baby, but like casually, so they're not like actively working towards it. They're just sort of like, oh yeah, we'd be down for a baby if that happened,
You know, like how you casually approach parenthood. You know, like that's how you do that.
Oh,
You just casually like think about having a baby, just casually. RGB gaming baby.
So RGB gaming is pretty good. Oh boy, I had a thought. So
did it hurt?
It did clearly. So the concern here isn't so much that they want a baby. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. We don't really know.
Yeah.
But we do know that having the multicolored baby is a concern.
Yeah, that's definitely on the table.
Are they okay to wear protection on this particular sexual encounter?
I feel like...
Or is that off the table?
I mean, like, yeah, I guess it could just be like you just take a better safe than sorry approach and just be like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, we want a baby, but we don't want a colored baby.
We really want to bang right now. We're both really into this. We're very hot and bothered. We want like this.
We've already got the powder going. Like it's gonna be colorful. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be filthy, as they said.
We really want this. So if that's the case, I would say just use protection.
Wrap it up for this. At least for this time.
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy, right?
Bag it and bag it.
And if for whatever reason you really can't wear a condom or put on protection or whatever for this particular encounter, I think you probably are going to end up with a multicolored baby. I think,
and that could be cool though. Like they could, that'd be cool. I feel like that could be pretty cool though. Like, why don't you just try for it now? At this point, why don't you just do it?
And that's the other thing. And I'm realizing that the way this question is worded, like they're not necessarily like saying that they don't want a colored baby. They're just asking if that will be the result. So maybe you want a colored baby. Like, I totally like if I'm not really interested in having a baby much myself, but if I was, like a multicolored baby would definitely be I would want the RGB gaming baby. Like definitely.
There you go.
Based on how little I know about the baby making process, I would say
Oh, you don't know much about that?
And...
You don't know about?
No, certainly not. I've ever seen a vagina. A
borb. A vagina or a borb. Is that how Grimer talks about that stuff?
That's how Grimer talks about that, yep.
I've never seen a vagina before, and you just take off a girl's pants and it's like, camera off.
Oh, God.
So yeah, you will. This is, I think, in this scenario, if you did get pregnant, it will be multicolored. So you do need to think about that.
Seems inevitable.
Probably a real thing.
Okay.
Seems like it would happen to me.
Just be careful around your weird multicolored powders that you decided to throw up there, because just stay safe, okay? Just stay safe around all this stuff. Only fools don't wrap their tools, Yeah, there you go.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so the one that I have for you before you head out on us is you don't have to answer. We don't have to answer this.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait,
all right.
Hold everything. Bonsai wants to know if that's why Bastion is purple.
What?
Ooh, good question.
Oh, maybe. I mean,
have you ever asked your mom
there's a wolf, there's an otter somewhere out there in the ether or whatever. I don't know. I haven't.
And they were really into Holi, the Indian holiday.
Yeah,
they were kinky. Yeah.
They were filthy. I don't know.
Figured something out there.
You could,
Who knows?
Yeah.
This is some deep question.
Forever remain a mystery.
Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty cool if that's the facts, but I don't know.
I know nothing about how I reproduce. I imagine I just come out of garbage.
I think what would happen is you would just sort of leave a slime pile behind, and it would just sort of morph into a second Grimer.
But Pokemon's like all come from eggs. Don't they all like come from eggs though?
That's true. Yeah, they all hatch from eggs. That's true.
Do.
Can you imagine having a Pokemon egg and waiting for it to crack, and then like it cracks, and then it splits open, and just a goo just oozes out of it, and then eventually a face pops out of that goo.
Oh Lord!
I'm gonna have to ask my mom if that's how it went down.
Yeah, you're definitely
Mama Snugs.
Yeah.
Okay. The question I have for you that you do not have to answer, and then we will take our break. Is
sure.
What is the plural of Jesus? Is it Jesus? Jesus is Firefox spell checker doesn't recognize any of those 12 years ago. Well, sure, there's only one Jesus now, but I'm writing a story where Jesus gets cloned, and I don't know how to pluralize it.
Wow, I can't wait to read that novel.
I just love the assertion of, sure, there's only one Jesus now.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, so there's only one now.
Yeah.
So what happens when there's more?
I don't know. You'll have to think about that. You have to think about that.
I'll have to give that one some
you all will.
thought, as I've given
Jesuses.
all of these questions.
One
as
Jesus,
I have
two
given them all very
Jesuses.
deep
Well,
thought and
you know what?
analysis.
I've
very real scenarios.
I'm glad that you've been here to enlighten us with some of these, and I'm glad that we've like opened your mind to all these other things that we will be able to use in our day-to-day adventures.
I feel like we really knocked it out of the park here today. I think that's the saying. I think it refers
For sure.
Oh yeah.
The playground. Anyway, thank you guys so much for having me on.
No problem.
I feel like we learned a lot.
Oh, we
definitely
did.
Proper bathroom etiquette. I think.
Between
the bathroom etiquette and the walking on the sun, we really wombs.
We learned a lot about wombs this stream.
Oh, true.
We really nailed it. We'll have to do this again sometime, gentlemen. Thank you so much for
having me. I'm down. Okay.
Thank you.